Yo, 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 welcome back to the No Cut Sports Podcast with your host, Niall Frazier. And you already know, man, it's another treacherous day in the Philadelphia community or at least sports community, because we lost to the Giants in a, bruh, terrible fashion. Terrible fashion. So I'm going to just get right into it, man. I'm not going to waste any time. I think a lot of things need to be changed. I've been saying it in these last couple of videos just for the simple fact that I don't even think they know what they're doing anymore. The switch to Patricia was terrible. I think Sean Desai probably should come back, but they already done said. I think I seen a report come out saying that he's going at the end of this season, which is probably in the next couple of weeks. So we might as well get prepared for that, y'all. But yeah, Sean Desai is probably gonna be going these next couple of weeks. My fault. Um, Yeah, man. I think BJ, I don't know what they want to do with him. I know him and Hurts got a relationship, but he's another person that can also go, man, because I'm not seeing nothing with this offense, man. I said Nick Sirianni, same thing. Because all due respect, he did what he did, but what have you done for me lately? This has been a terrible season since the beginning. You can't even sit there and lie about that. So, plug my controller. Um, yeah, it's been a terrible season since the beginning. So, uh, I think some. My fault, Troy. I think some things, some major changes that got to be done, even in the front office. Because if that's true about what Howie Roseman is doing with the control aspect of implementing the offense and defense or whatever the case may be, that got to stop because he's not a coach. All due respect, everybody want to be things that they can't be. If you want to go be a coach, go learn how to coach and then go be a coach. Don't be the GM and the coach. Pick one or the other, man. So if that's interfering with what's going on with the offense and defense and whatever else, how they hire, whatever the case may be, man, he's gonna have to let that go if that's actual factual because I don't know anymore, man. I ain't gonna say I don't know anymore, but it's I just feel like it's a talented team and this was a waste of a season because they didn't want to acknowledge and be aware of what was going on around them. Everybody could see that their offense was terrible and the defense was even worse. I mean, you make the second half adjustments, and I just kept saying, I'm like, how can you make the second half adjustments, but you can't make the adjustments first half within the game, like, and that comes to coaching. I've been saying it all year: situational play calling, coaching. The inexperience has been showing all year, and we figured that was going to happen with the coordinators, but then that's the job of the head coach to keep everybody in line. Next year, guy can't do that. He can't make no play calls on the offensive side because he's supposed to be this offensive whiz at coaching and stuff like that. But I don't see it. Haven't seen it. And the only reason why we probably seen something, the Super Bowl and all that last year, was because of Jonathan Gannon and Shane Steichen. Simple and plain, bro. It's no like besides Nick being buddy with everybody. I mean, you can do that somewhere else, bro. We need somebody when it gets to these situations that you need to be able to turn your team around and coach them. He's not the one. I'm sorry, I haven't seen it. And then if you think I'm expecting to see it when they play the Bucks, I'm not. I don't expect to see it. To be honest with you, it's like week after week after week after week, same press conference. It'd be the somewhat the same answers. We're gonna work on things, get better. 17 weeks. 17 weeks. Y'all had 18 weeks. It looked worse. It looked terrible, bro. Terrible. Like I don't even get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Even with the AJ press conference, the more that I think about it, it's like he was pretty much forced to say that. You know what I mean? Because it really disrupts, the chemistry in the locker room, especially if it's involving coaches, with the drama that's going on. I don't want to say it's drama, but with the situation that's going on, you got athletes like this is like an all-star roster, and you can't tell, man. The fact, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not even gonna talk about the game. I mean, I figured we was gonna lose, but I don't get it, man. Then you get play, then he decides to take players out there. You know what I mean? It's already a terrible field. We already know MetLife is terrible. You still play players. Players get hurt. Hopefully they can play. Sidney Brown tore his ACL. I don't want to say he tore it. I don't think I've seen any more reports since I've been online. But him going out yesterday, AJ Brown getting hurt. Hurts finger. I think his finger's okay. I think I did see a report for that, but yeah, man. But other than that, it's just like I don't get it. I really don't get it. I was even playing Madden yesterday or the day before, and I'm sitting here, I'm calling it out. I'm like, oh, look at this. I'm about to do this. I'm like, man, give me the clipboard, give me the clipboard, whatever the case may be. I'll do what I got to do, but it's getting to the point where a lot of things need to be changed. And my thing is, like I said before, if they can get rid of Dougie P, they can get rid of Nick Sirianni and that whole. Because you can't tell me there's not a coach that don't want to come in here with all this talent and coach these dudes, coach these guys, man, coach them up the way they need to be coached. Because it's like I know the players have said things. Um, and it's like you talk about certain things in the press conference, like Patricia. You got that pencil in your ear, and we thinking you know what to do with the, you know what I'm saying, the X's and O's, and he talking about not dropping Hassan back in the coverage. You still dropping him in the coverage. Like it doesn't make any sense to me anymore. So I mean, what can we do? We got to see what's happening Monday night against the Bucks. The Bucks like the blitz, and Jalen Hurts. Oh boy, don't send the blitz to Jalen Hurts. Boy, he running out that pocket faster than the stripper. Okay, and he's up and up out of there. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, he don't stay in the pocket long enough. Like, and I'm sitting there watching Lamar Jackson play, and it's like I'm sitting here watching him. He's staying in the pocket because Lamar was one of them dudes. He liked to get about the pocket, things like that. And it could be some things where maybe he don't trust the O line to make certain blocks for him. Because I mean, this year they've been missing some blocks, and he's been getting sacked. And you can't, you know what I mean. You can't always think that you're not going to get sacked. So it's going to come sooner or later. But my man likes to break out that pocket way too fast. I'm sorry. You got to stay in the pocket a little bit longer to see, go through his progressions and see what's going on. But from what I've been seeing, man, they've been running the same defense, and he's still running out the pocket, bro. It's I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what they wanted. They ain't make the adjustments. Nothing. It was just like a waste of a season. And if you asking me if they should keep their jobs, and no, all due respect, like I don't even see no type of like even a minimum adjustment at all. So, my fault. But yeah, excuse me. Not even a minimal adjustment. So I just don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. We're gonna see. They throwing Jim Harbaugh's name around, but I don't think he coming to Philly. He probably goes somewhere like the Raiders or something like that. But then I also heard about John Gruden might be coming back as well. So I don't know how that's gonna go with his situation, but we'll see. But I mean, if they get rid of AP, I mean, looking at AP maybe as a coordinator or something like that, because we need a dude that used to play in the era where they really used to hit dudes. Like, we got D playing this soft coverage, off ball coverage. I don't understand it. Like, and then you pay these dudes money to be on ball covers. They cover these guys, and you don't use them like that. You know what I mean? Linebackers. What you gonna do about that? Kobe Dean, I don't know, man. We'll see. Because if he can't stay injured, he's just gonna be another Avante Maddox. Keep it a buck. Like, you gotta be real about this stuff, man. I don't think anybody on that staff knows what they're doing, coaching wise. Like, all due respect, just the players are just literally trying to hold it together at this point. It's no direction, no identity, no nothing. So I don't. To be honest with you, I don't know what they're gonna do. Playoffs is around the block, and I don't think they're going. I don't know. I really just don't know. I'm getting people. I get the Dallas fans. Oh man, they came. My man couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. I said, oh, here we go. But it is what it is. Shout out to them. They won the conference. It is what it is. But I mean, I think at this moment in time, I'm not even worried about them. They gonna have to have their own problems sooner or later. But I ain't even worried about them. We need to figure out what's going on at home with this coaching, with the players. I think a lot of players that are on these 1 year deals don't even want to come back. Shut. Yeah, my fault, y'all, but not even want to come back because it's like, if this is how y'all run the organization, why would you want to play for a place like this? I know I would. I mean, if I'm not under contract, I'm checking my options. So I mean, we'll see, man. But like I said earlier, if the things that are going on, they got Howie in the interfering with the offense and the play calling and stuff like that, or the analytics is involved, which I know they're somewhat involved, but they're relying more on the analytics than their own brain. It's a done. It's going to be the same thing next year. So we got these picks. I think we still got like, if I'm not mistaken, I think we got like 9 or 10 picks or something like that. So we'll see how that goes with the draft. But they need to get some linebackers. Um, some of them defensive linemen, man, they're getting old. Might want to start rotating them out because we got to see what they want to do too. You know what I mean? Kelsey and all them other guys, but who knows, man? We don't know. We don't know. And it ain't looking good. You just got to keep it a beam, man. It ain't looking too good on our end. So I don't know. We ain't heard nothing about nothing. And I think I seen Adam Scheffner talking about they not firing Nick Sirianni, but I think his job is on the line. To be honest, I think his job is on the line because there's no way you go out there yesterday and lose to the Giants like that. It's like don't nobody got a clue about what's going on. So I'll tell you, man. You know, it could be worse though. I will say it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse, but this was bad. This was a bad season overall. I've been talking about it constantly, so and I said sooner or later this was gonna catch up with us, and right at the wrong time it's catching up with us. So uh, we talking about trying to maybe work things out, but I'm thinking like, bro, if you can't work it out by now, it's never gonna get worked out. I think the locker room is lost. I don't think they believe in the game plan. I don't know what game plan they be having, but if there is one, I don't think they believe in it. So we just gonna see, man. We're gonna see how the chips fall and just go from there because some things gonna have to change or it's gonna be a repeat of this season for next year or this I guess this year, whatever the case may be. So, but best thing I can say is we in the playoffs, playing the Bucks. I mean, I don't. To be honest with you, we should be able to beat the Bucks. I'm sorry, but if we don't, that'd be even worse. I think that'll make it even worse. Say we lose the first round of the playoff exit. Oh man, that's gonna shake everything up if it ain't already shook up. So we gonna see what happens, man. But I might make another video depending on what information do come out. Hopefully, baby Cuzzo, shout out to Jalen Carter. Hopefully he get defensive rookie of the year, man. Cause even though it was a sad season for us, hopefully it's some light to this. He get the D Roy and we'll see, man. We'll see how this pans out. But I might make another video, maybe I don't know, but we'll see how the week goes. But you already know, man. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe to always catch this vibe. It's now from the No Cut Sports Podcast. Go!